Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a great week. I hope everybody is staying in and being safe and healthy. I posted on my Instagram and on my YouTube comments about my bone broth, how I break my fast. I have been breaking my fast like this for about a week and a half. Um, I got this particular um, what am I trying to say? Recipe from Thomas Delore. He is on YouTube. He has a lot of videos on how to break your fast, um, breaking a fast using bone broth, and um, he likes this brand right here. But I also think they sponsor him too. He said this is one of the best, and it's also expensive. It's 16.9 ounces. And he said to use beef when you first breaking your fast because of the collagen, but you can go over to his YouTube page to see why he uses these three right here: the ginger, cream of tartar, um, coconut oil, and I'm going to show you the rest. So this is pretty expensive, but Sprouts has a sale on them for $5.99. They could run you anywhere from $6.99 to maybe $7.99. It is a 16.9 ounce. Thomas Delore does 10 ounces. I only need to do 8. Probably I could do 8.5, but I do 8 ounces. So one box gives me 2 days worth of bone broth. I want to say also that when I first tried this, it was not good. I really had to choke this stuff down. And also, it did kind of upset my stomach just a tad bit, not much. And I guess it could have been how long I fasted for. Um, but it also could have been to the bone broth because, I never had it before. And then using the cream of tartar and, coconut oil. So it could have been too much. Also, I didn't like it either. So that's where my ingredients come in right here because I have to doctor it up. Um, some people may like it just how it is coming out the box, but I really do have to put my own seasoning into it for it to taste good for me. So basically, again, I use 8 ounces. When you first um, open up the box, you want to use a measuring cup because this is 16.9, so it's, you're going to get is more than 2 cups in there, a little more. Thomas uses um, 1.5 tablespoons of coconut oil. I'm just using, because I cut mine in half, I'm just using one. And you do need to heat it up, the broth. So, because you don't want cold, it's chicken broth. It's beef broth or soup. So basically, you put your coconut oil in here. You could use a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half if you want. I just use a tablespoon of it because I cut my portion in half. And then you're going to pour it in the blender. So let me do this. So here's my bone broth in here, and I'm going to blend this up. If you have one of those handheld coffee frothers, you can probably use that too. I don't have one, but I am going to get one. So basically, I put a teaspoon of, this is my Irish sea moss. Y'all know I used to add this into my smoothie, but I'm not breaking my fast with a smoothie anymore, nor have I even had a smoothie since I've been starting to break my fast with the bone broth. So I put a teaspoon of Irish sea moss in here, and you don't taste it. It really has no taste. It do have a smell, but no taste. You already saw me put 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. So with the cream of tartar, I put a fourth of a teaspoon in there, and then I just shake the ginger in, and then I go in and put a little bit of my seasonings, which is adobo, garlic, sea salt, and all-purpose seasoning right there. And so I put all of that in the blender once I pour the broth in there. So this is it. Thomas said one of the ways that you know you have a good bone broth is because it'll get frothy with the collagen in it. So again, he likes the Kettle and Fire line, and he said this is how you tell a good bone broth that has the right amount of collagen in it and not just fillers. It will get frothy when you blend it in your blender, blend it all together. And this is it. And I will drink this down, and then I will wait an hour and eat. And actually, this right here fills me up, where I'm not stuffed or anything like that, but I'm not hungry. So I could go about an hour after drinking this before I go into eating my meal. So it's like 2 minutes to 8. And I'm just breaking my fast. All I had was water today. So again, I'm gonna go over the initial ingredients. If you want to make this, it is pretty good once you kind of like put your own take on it or whatever. Again, I add seasonings to mine, but the only thing that Thomas adds to his that I don't is a little bit of cayenne pepper. I don't like spicy. I don't need it spicy, so I don't add that to mine. And again, go and watch him, Thomas Delore. He will just look through his videos and you will come across the video of how to break your fast using a bone broth. I believe it's about 1 or 2 years back. And he will show you and explain to you why you should use what each of these ingredients do for the body as in terms of weight loss and fat loss. He is a keto dieter, so you can take some things and kind of add them to your own eating. Again, this is the Irish sea moss. I add that to my concoction here as well. And so until next time, y'all, peace.